Hello. So this is going to be part one of a couple of videos getting prepared for winter up in northern Wisconsin here. It gets pretty cold and snowy and icy, and they like to use a lot of salt on the roads, and it's pretty hard on vehicles. Um, so is the cold. So I'm going to show you guys how I prepare my daily driver for the winter time. Starting out, this is a new truck to me. I'm the second owner of it. It's a 2012 Sierra. It's in excellent shape, 92,000 miles on it. But like these typical GMs in this area, they rust out in certain areas, especially. For some reason, this one's got a little bit above the windshield there. I'm guessing that's from being on the freeway and catching a lot of salt up there above the windshield. Um, I am going to get a can of color match, rattle can done at the O'Reilly for me, but not today. Today I'm just going to be cleaning up the crappy spots, and I'm going to be putting on a Duplicolor product that I'm going to show you. It works excellent. I put it on my other truck. I have a 1990 Sierra. I did the frame and all underneath with that, and that stuff is excellent. I love it. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to clean up these rust areas. I'll get to the painting on that later, like I said. Down here, it's just going to be a black stripe up and over and around that back wheel well. It's actually going to look really good. I got the other side done already. Um, so I don't need to color match or paint that. There is a little spot on the tailgate I'm going to have to get to. I don't think I'm going to get to that today. I am going to do the inside of the wheel wells. One of the things on these Chevys and GMCs, they all rot out right here above the wheel wells, even my 90. What happens is the outer skin and the inner skin come together right here, and what that does is it traps moisture and rots these things out right at the lip of the wheel well. So I did the right thing and took the old death wheel and just hacked that rust out of there, which is going to be a little bit of an issue because I do have to get that black stuff up inside here now, because now the inside, it doesn't have paint on it or any kind of protection from the elements. So I'm going to have to slop some stuff up in there to kind of protect that. I'm going to do the inside of the wheel wells. Not in this video, but in one of the next ones, I'm going to be putting mud flaps on this. People don't seem to realize how important mud flaps really are, especially in the wintertime with all the snow or salt coming up on your rockers and in the corners of your fenders and so forth. It rots them out something terrible. So we're going to get going on this. I'm going to grind off the flaky stuff with 80 grit on the old death wheel here. And I'm going to do a little bit of taping, and I'll show you that paint, and we'll get that done. All right, here comes the fun part. Taping and trying to work around these animals. Do the best I can here. I do not like taping. It sucks trying to get it straight. It takes forever. I don't have the patience for this kind of thing. But I have to do it because it needs to be done. Global, get out of there. You're not helping. I know you're trying to help, but you're really not. Yeah, you're really not helping much. Not much at all. But I appreciate you, buddy. I really do. You do need a job. You are kind of a freeloader. All right. Now, step back and see how crooked that is. Oh, God, that's terrible. Wow, that's bad. See what I mean? I'm terrible at this. Now if I can get my back part of my tape off again. Yeah, it's gonna fight me. It is gonna fight me. All right. Looks like it's just this back door. So I can go to there. And let's try right there. See how that looks. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. Good and straight-ish. Straight enough. Straight enough. All right. So I have a fake knee on starboard side here. So it's not quite so easy to bend down and do this kind of stuff anymore. Once again, Lobo, you are trying to help, but unfortunately you are not succeeding, buddy. Ugh. All right, here comes the fun part, trying to do something with this wheel arch and make it look halfway decent. Which I found on the other side was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Not nearly so. So hopefully this side goes a little better. This side wasn't as rough as the other side, so I didn't have to do quite as extensive as a hack job over here. Even though, well, it is a hack job. But in today's economy, we got to get by on what we can. And I can't afford to have this taken to a shop and spend thousands of dollars just to have it rust out again. So this will slow it down enough for this season to keep the truck somewhat decent looking, I hope. That's the idea anyway. Try to make it last a couple of years anyway before it looks like Swiss cheese. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about up here. The summers don't seem to last long enough. Well, yeah, some people they last too long. Apparently, some people don't like it when it's warm. Those people are strange and dangerous, and you should avoid them at all costs. I personally like the heat. I like being able to go outside and not have to worry about putting on 20 layers just so I don't die. You know, it's just one of those things that makes me feel good inside, I guess you could say. Not freezing. All right. Now, this is where I screwed up on the other side, so I'm going to try it this way this time. See if I can screw it up even more this way. Yeah. It's looking pretty screwed up. think I used enough tape. Now, try to make that look pretty. Sure. You know, it's probably going to end up looking like something the cat hocked up, but hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a show truck. It just has to be protected. Where's that other tape at? Here, roll of tape. Here, roll of tape. Oh, you're way over there. What you doing way over here for? All right. Now, let's see if we can't clean up this line a little bit better. Probably not, but I'll give her the old Evo. Of course, I don't have all the stuff I need to do everything that I want to do, but got to get by with what you got. So I'm getting by with what I got. It'd be nice to have the skinny tape that actually makes the turns nice, but you know, that stuff costs money. And even though I work full time, I don't have a lot of it. That's why you need a job. Got my freeloading roommates here. All they do is eat kibble and talk trash. Well, that looks pretty bad, but what do? You keep moving on. Like I said, it's not a show truck. You just need to protect it from the rust. Well, I think this might actually come out somewhat okay. Not look too terrible. That's the goal anyway. But nothing's written in stone. So it is just going to be what it is. And it ain't going to be no more. Ready. See how bad I can make this curve look. Uh-oh, Reggie, I hear sirens in the distance. They're coming to get you, Hua. They're gonna take you away. You're wishing they'd take Lobo, huh? Yeah, that big fur demon's torturing me. Lobo's a quite energetic puppy. He's about 4 months old and 60 pounds of pure fur demon. And my poor little Chihuahua Hua, not a fan of the fur demon. But once he matures a little bit, that'll change. It's only going to take him 5 or 6 years to get out of puppy phase. So that's great. All right, just down here at this back corner. Kneel down on the good knee. Oh boy. So some of you out there might be thinking what I'm doing is stupid and a waste of time and I'm not doing it correctly. You're all probably right. But a guy's got to try. I mean, can't just sit on the sidelines and let it fade away. Got to give it a try. That's what I tell everybody. Even if you fail, at least you tried. You know? And like I tell my nieces and my nephew, don't learn until you crash and burn. That's the God's honest truth right there. All right, about to get started with the rust treatment. Got everything prepped, taped off, ready to go. This stuff, I get it off down in the jungle there, you know, the place. See? Just a Rust-Oleum product, 2-in-1, reforms and seals, stops rust. It's a rubberized black coating. It says you can apply it rusted or bare metal application. Boy, they aren't kidding. This stuff, as you see, I'm wearing gloves. This stuff, do not get it on your skin or on your clothes. If you get it in your clothes, it will never, ever, ever come out. If you get it on your skin, it'll be 2 weeks of hot showers before all traces are gone. So yeah, keep it off your skin, keep it off of anything you don't want this stuff on. All right. So on that note, I'm just going to get started with this. Got a little bit to do over the windshield. Like I said before, that's just going to have some ugly black spots for now until I can go get the can to match the paint. And along the bottom here, that's just going to be that black stripe. And I'll show you guys when it's all done. It's going to look pretty good, I think, and it should protect the truck enough to get it through the winter without being all rusty and crappy looking, especially after I get the mud flaps on. So I get the paint in here. I'm going to do the inside of the wheel wells along the bottom of the rockers there. And Looking pretty good. All right. All right, folks, there you have it. Got the tape all peeled. Got that done up on the windshield. Like I said, it'll look a little funny until I get the color match paint. That should be part of the next video, or maybe the one after. I think I'll probably do a couple different parts here. Getting this ready for winter. Still got a few things left to do. Got to change the oil, change the plugs. Got to go. I might flush the radiator. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to take a look and see what that coolant looks like, how nasty it is. But yeah, we're just going to be getting this thing ready for winter and try to keep it looking as good as it is now throughout the winter. So that way next year it's still a nice truck and not Swiss cheese. Or broke down on the side of the road somewhere in the cold. But there you have it. And if you take a look down here, as you can see along that rocker, that came out really, really sharp. Over the wheel well there, I managed to somewhat stay with the contour of the wheel arch, even though I did butcher part of it out of there. It still doesn't look half bad. Good enough for the girls I don't go out with. Yeah, there you have it for part one of getting ready for winter. If you watch through the whole thing, I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. We're also going to be doing some work on the kids' go-kart. Going to be starting what I like to call shop class. Since we don't have shop class in the schools anymore, hardly, it seems like. Got to teach my nieces and nephews some auto shop and some metal shop, things like that. At least what I know, anyway, to the best of my ability. I'm not a mechanic or a metal fabricator by any means. And I have maybe 2 hours total in my lifetime welding, but I have a flux core welder that I'm told is garbage, but what I've done with it so far has worked, so that's what I'm going to continue to use for now, and I'm going to learn right along with you guys, apparently. But like I said, there you have it for part one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.